I can't even lie to you, man. I think about 3, 4 times I was like,
Hell no.
hell no. Hell no. But man, let's just go ahead and do the review. All right, y'all. Today I watched Monkey Man. Monkey Man is a story written by, directed by, and starred in by Dev Patel. Now, if you don't know who this dude is, or if you hadn't seen Hotel Mumbai, make sure you go out and watch it, or hop on one of these streaming platforms and watch it, and you will definitely become an instant fan of this person. Now, check this out. Let me go ahead and give you my quick review for those who are wondering if they should go see the movie, how they should go see the movie, and in what capacity. All right. So basically, is this movie kid approved? Hell nah. Don't you show this to your children. That's not the wave. Listen to me right now. Do not do that. All right. All right. Is this movie key approved? I give this movie a 3. Just being real with you. I can't see me taking Key with me to watch this at the movies. Not at the theaters. This ain't one of the ones to take her to. Not at all. All right. So the last thing y'all probably want to know is it worth it or ain't it? It ain't. I can't hold you. It's 2 hours. It's good, but not 2 hours sitting in the theater. Good. Just be real. If they had made the movie an hour and 20 minutes, then I'd be like, worth it. But nah, it ain't worth it. Adithi, who basically was walking around the forest and was extremely hungry, and he did not desire any of the fruits or anything that was around him. And he looked up in the sky, and on top of this tree, in between 2 other trees, he saw the biggest mango looking fruit that he had ever seen. So he made his way to it, opened his mouth, and ate it. Well, the thing that he thought was a fruit, which was not, was actually the sun, which apparently pissed off a bunch of other gods that was around, and they took his powers. And that's basically the backdrop. Now, how he took that and turned that into what I saw, I'm still a little confused about that part. But needless to say, I'm going to tell you what I like about it, okay? From the moment it comes on, you can tell it's beautifully shot. You get the tone. You get, all right, this is about to be some serious action because of the clarity of the picture, the color palette, and the fact that it still has a dark feel to it. You very easily identify who the enemies are. He did great on that part. Making sure that you knew who the enemies were. We all sitting down in those seats for action. Somebody said might be the thing that knocks John Wick off his high horse. When it's time to get to it, they get to it. Can't hold you on that one. They come with it when it comes to the action. You can feel it. The camera angles are on point. I don't even really know what they shot this with, because honestly, a couple of them kind of felt like you was in the room. It was capturing everything, and the way that they shot it, the way they were running with the camera, it literally, like, you could feel the pace of the aggression when it was time to get busy on this movie, man. I'm talking about every single time. And they really did up the ante when it come to what you consider, high-end, intense action. So when they start throwing them hands and they start, getting hit with all these random things and going through different mirrors, and they even got room to room transitions, and man, it's crazy when it comes to that. So I mean, in that way, it is like John Wick, keeping it real. But in story, nothing like John Wick. Nothing. You know why? Because I understand why John Wick is going the way it's going. It makes sense. His wife gave him a dog when she died. The folks wanted his car. Instead of just showing up taking the car, they took the car, beat him up, and took the dog. Boom. We on a revenge story. Man, this movie here, it take probably about an hour and 15 minutes before you halfway even understand why this man even doing this stuff. I don't even understand. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that's the part that really was holding me back the most, was confusion. Confusion, trying to figure out what is going on here. Why is we doing this stuff? Just flat out, who would go through all of this pain and turmoil? For what reason? And the full reason don't really even get like shown to you until right before the final act. So like, yeah, you kind of figure it out, but you don't really learn the true motivation for how hard he going until like towards the end. So like, yeah, man, I wasn't really feeling that too much. They took too long for that one. Or they could have found a different way to communicate it for the audience to know while it's still being revealed on screen. So that way you can stay engaged in the film. And that's what it was. Like, I felt after they kept, like, they used flashbacks as a tool in order to transition the story back and forth. But I kind of felt like they was taking me on the cheapest roller coaster I had ever been on or something. I don't really know, but I just wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. I wasn't really feeling that part. But honestly, the acting was there. The script wasn't too bad. You know, it's an action film, so I'm okay with the script. It was just the edits, man, and how they did it. I felt like it was too drawn out, and I felt disengaged, to just keep it real with you, man. So what you may want to know is, if it ain't worth watching in the theaters, is it worth watching at all? I say yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had to let you know it is worth watching. It's worth streaming. And I do know you can rent streams. Would I pay if it was on sale? I gonna get Amazon on $5.99. I can't hold you because I want to see what the hype about. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I believe the true hype came from the fact that this is a monkey paw production. That's just how I feel about it. Hey, but make sure y'all tune in for the next review. I'm going to keep it going long as y'all want it going. Hop in those comments for me. Let me know what you thought of Monkey Man, what you think of the writing, the story, just those things that I did like about it. What you thought of the action, which was the main thing they were selling us on. I feel like they came through with that part, you know. And also make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. And also in those comments, let me know what y'all want me to watch, whether it's going to theater or if it's on a streaming platform. I got all of them anyway. This is what I do, man. I watch it so you don't have to. And I tell you what it is and what it ain't. Hey, peace.